Hello and welcome, friends. My name is Shana Rosenthal. I'm a certified consulting hypnotist, and I put out a message yesterday asking people to send me any questions and I would answer them. I got a number of questions come through on my inbox asking me all kinds about hypnosis. And it's my most favorite question to answer: what is hypnosis? And demystifying some of the misconceptions when it comes to hypnosis. It really is something that I wish the whole world would know about, and it's my mission to get the message out there about what hypnosis actually is and why it's so beneficial for so many people who are struggling, that have tried all different modalities and really had very little success. Hypnosis is often the last resort for many of my clients when they come and see me, and at the end of just a few sessions where their life has been transformed, they are always saying to me, I wish I'd come to you first. Okay, so what is hypnosis, and why is it so effective? I'm going to answer that question here today, and I'm going to give you a demonstration at the end if you care to stay that long, and I hope you do. So we know that hypnosis is it's something that talks to our subconscious mind, right? But what is our subconscious mind, and why is it so important when it comes to the things that we are unable to control by ourselves? Well, the reason is because the subconscious part of our mind is the part that it keeps everything, keeps all of our memories, it keeps all of our experiences. Everything that has ever happened to us is held in the subconscious mind. So just imagine every dream you've ever had, every experience you've ever had, well, it's all kept in your subconscious mind. Now, you can't remember much of it, right? Right. Because it would be too overwhelming for you to consciously be able to remember all of this stuff. And conscious mind, this is who I'm talking to right now, well, that is the analytical, logical part of your mind. That is the part of your mind that is making a decision as to whether or not I know what I'm talking about. But it can only handle 5 to 7 bits of information at a time. Now, the subconscious part of your mind, well, the great thing about that is it doesn't know the difference between imagination and reality. That's right, it doesn't know the difference between imagination and reality, what's real and what isn't. And the other great thing about the subconscious mind is that it gives you exactly what you tell it. So just imagine all those thoughts that you have in your mind, whether they're positive or negative. Well, your subconscious mind is listening to all of those thoughts. Yeah. And it's very obedient. So it's going to give you, in your reality, exactly what you tell it. So if you tell it that you're anxious about something, well, it's going to make you anxious about that thing. And it has the power to be able to make that a reality, not just emotionally, but also physically too. Which is why anxiety attacks or panic attacks are so vivid in how you feel, both emotionally and both physically. Another question I get asked often is, am I hypnotizable? I love this question. I absolutely love it, because we know that hypnosis is a naturally occurring state of mind. We were born with the ability to go in and out of this hypnotic state of mind. So it's a state of mind. It isn't a feeling or something that happens to us. It's actually a state of mind that we naturally go in and out of all day long. In fact, we're born with this ability. as children, we are in this hypnotic state of mind most of the time. And as adults, that only diminishes by maybe 25%. So let me give you an example when you would have experienced hypnosis and you might not have realized it. So if you remember driving down the highway, and perhaps you would have forgotten the last few minutes because your mind was elsewhere, but yet you are still driving safely and responding to what else is going on around you. On all the cars, you're safe, but yet your mind is elsewhere, and all of a sudden you come back and you think, my goodness, where was I? Where am I? I can't remember the last few minutes. That's actually called highway hypnosis. It's a phenomenon. And I hope that you can remember experiencing that. It's the same as maybe when you're watching a movie. Now, consciously, you know that there are only just actors on the screen reading or remembering lines that they're just regurgitating. But yet, you're so focused on the storyline and you're so focused on what's going on in front of you. You're completely absorbed in it. And perhaps it's a sad movie and maybe you're feeling sad inside, and sometimes you might even cry. You're accessed that hypnotic state of mind right there. So your mind has produced tears and the emotional feeling based on what your experience is right then and there, because you are hyper-focused on what is going on. And that is what hypnosis is. It's hyper-focused attention. Complete absorption in that one thing. And that's why it's so powerful. It's so vivid that we can affect our emotions, and we can also change and upgrade the programs that are running in our subconscious mind that may be outdated, that no longer serve us, that we don't want anymore. So we can actually change those anxious racing thoughts and the things that are keeping us up at night. We can change those depressed low moods very, very easily using hypnosis, because it's the language of the subconscious mind. So I'm going to give you a little demonstration of how hypnosis actually works. Remember, this is just a demonstration, and I'm going to show you how you can use your very creative imagination to affect you physically, so you can really see the impact of how this works. Now, this is just a demonstration. It's a silly little demonstration, but it's going to show it to you quite clearly. So if you could just leave your reality behind for a moment and do exactly what I say, and then you're going to experience it too. Okay, so let's leave reality behind just for a moment and do exactly what I say. And what I'd like you to do is hold your hand out in front of you, just like so. And then I want you to close your eyes. And at that point, I want you just to access your amazing imagination and imagine that I'm coming through the screen right now and I'm placing a lemon in the palm of your hand. And as I place that lemon in the palm of your hand, you're going to feel the weight of it right there. You're going to feel it right, just use your imagination, you're going to feel it right there in the palm of your hand. Just use your imagination, only your imagination, to feel that lemon in the palm of your hand. Now, your lemon might have come directly from the fridge. It might be cool, or it might be room temperature. But just imagine it there. Only imagine that it's right there in the palm of your hand. Feel the weight of it in the palm of your hand. That's right. Good. Now, keeping your eyes closed, again, using your imagination, only your imagination, I want you to pull that lemon towards your face, under your nose. And then, the count of 3, I want you to take a big inhale through your nose. And imagine, only imagine, that you can smell that big juicy lemon and all that citrusy smell coming through. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Inhale. And really smell it right now. That's right. Smell it. It smells citrusy. That's it. Right. Now, keeping your eyes closed, using your imagination again, only your imagination, I'm going to ask you in a moment to take a bite of that lemon. Imagine in a minute you're going to take a bite of that sour lemon. That's it. Yeah. In a minute. Here we go. In 1 minute. And now, take a bite of that lemon. Right. Yes, it's sour, isn't it? Okay. Open your eyes and now focus exactly what's going on in your mouth. Swallow. Now, what you have noticed is that you'll have more saliva in your mouth than you would typically normally have. Why? Because you've accessed that hypnotic state of mind and it feels like you're about to take a bite of that lemon, correct? That's right. So you have just accessed your amazing imagination and a hypnotic state of mind. Now, if you'd like to hear how hypnosis could help you, whether you have anxious racing thoughts, you're having trouble sleeping, you're having depressed low mood and you want to take control of all of that and live your life without limits, take advantage of my free confidential chat. I've shared the link with you in this live, and just book a call with me. Tell me what's going on and I'll let you know how I can help you if I can, and how hypnosis will and possibly be the answer to what you've been looking for, taking control of what's holding you back. I really look forward to speaking with you very, very soon. My name is Shana Rosenthal, and it's been a pleasure spending time with you this afternoon.